Hello, beautiful Aquarius, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aquarius, or anyone for that matter. Even if you're not an Aquarius, I do trust that there is something in here for you. And a gentle reminder that I do readings only as I'm guided by the spirits that I work with. I'm going to open up the psychic channel, connect with my ancestors. We're going to sit in the psychic stream to channel in some messages here for you today, and then we'll utilize the tarot and oracle cards to further divine your messages. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Thank you, guardian angels and ancestors known and unknown, the most qualified and the most benevolent from the ancient lands of Mesopotamia, Babylon, Iraq, ancient Samaria. Thank you, Goddess Inanna Ishtar, and thank you to the Great Divine Mother Ninhursag for your blessings, your love, your courage, your strength, and protection in this space today. Thank you, Aquarius, for allowing me to read for you and for trusting me with your energies. Thank you for aligning yourself here today. May you receive these messages clearly, with clarity, without any distortions or delusions. Ashe and Amin. Okay, I'm getting this image of someone going into a jewelry box, opening up the jewelry box, picking up a piece of jewelry and putting it back. Just looking at it and putting it back. Some of you feel the calling to like do a clean sweep of your home, very particularly objects in your home that you have an emotional connection to, whether it's an heirloom or if this was a gift from a previous relationship. There's an emotional connection here. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups reversed. Something that you're not necessarily letting go of. You like to revisit the memory or the object where that memory resides. Emery, that's someone's name. That's actually a spirit that's coming through named Emery. I'm also getting something about emerald, an emerald stone or an emerald color, emerald green, and emerald stone. There's like an unspoken agreement as you continue to hold on to objects um, that you may or may not want to release. There's a choice here in releasing or unbinding and untethering yourself to a particular unspoken agreement. And it's through the object that binds you. Okay? And that's a message coming through here for someone. Yeah, I'm hearing at any given moment, at any given time, you can let go. Some of you have been telling yourself that you needed more time, that you need more time. There's a spirit here in your space that is supporting you and encouraging you that the time is now. Okay? I'm hearing that name again, Emery. Emery. I don't know if that name has a particular meaning. If you feel that guidance or that nudge, that name may mean something to you very specifically. I'm seeing someone open up a door and there's just like clutter. Yeah, there's like a lot of emphasis on your home, on your space. Um you open up the store and it's just like a closet full of clutter. So some of you are quite literally doing a clean sweep of your home. This is spiritually. I'm seeing a bunch of lights turn on, like light bulbs turn on in a room, and there's someone standing underneath it. This is not you. This I'm seeing like you, and there's someone underneath a light bulb that is turned on. They're under a spotlight right now. This person under the spotlight is very uncomfortable that they're being seen or witnessed, observed. You're observing this person that's now in the spotlight. Everything that they did in the shadows is now seen, is visible. I'm seeing judgment in my mind's eye. Oh, I'm hearing the divine put it there. They're being it's almost like I'm hearing adjudicated. Adjudicated. You're going to decide what you want to do with someone. You're going to decide where you want to position someone in your world. Is that the right way of saying this? I'm just sharing what I see, hear, and feel. Um, but you needed to see their movements. You needed to see what they were doing in the shadows in order to come to a sensible conclusion of what you wanted to do with this person or how much of your time you wanted to give to this person. It feels like you were readjusting some of your relationships at this time. This person has a stench to them. Like I'm hearing they're up to no good. You may have been feeling like they were up to no good. Just know that they can't move the same anymore because they're in the spotlight. They're going to start to move cautiously. Um, because they now know that a spotlight is on them. They now know that you can see them. So they're going to be extra masked, like they're going to try to mask themselves a little bit more because the shadow used to conceal them. So now they're trying to figure out a way how to conceal themselves more. Okay, so you need to exercise even more of your intuition because they're trying they're like scurrying. They're quickly trying to change their tactic. Mm-mm. I don't know who that is, honey. I keep hearing this message. The divine put it there. The divine put that light there for a reason, that spotlight for a reason, but the divine is also putting something else. Your spirits, they put it there. What else are you saying here? For you to find. The divine put it there for you to find. What is it? Please, what is it? The divine put it there. Is that information? I'm getting like a sharpness just below, what is that, my rib cage, my diaphragm, right here. Um, solar, solar plexus. Some of you, your solar plexus, your gut, you're trying to balance your solar. Some of you are really focused on your solar plexus, or you're being urged to balance your solar plexus chakra. The divine put it there. Let's there we go. Sorry, my screen goes off when I'm not moving, like when the computer is not moving. I always forget to change that when I channel. Okay, let's see what the divine is put it there for you to find. Let's use the tarot and oracle cards to further divine this particular message for you and see what else comes through for you, Aquarius. I just got a sharp pain. That pain, that sharpness moved down to my lower abdomen. It feels like some of you are trying to move an energy in your body, whether you're doing a physical healing, Reiki, or if you're trying to move the energy in one chakra and you're trying to move something here. You're trying to move something here. Yeah, you're getting a lot of messages from the divine at this time here with the prophet. You're divining a lot of messages, you're deciphering a lot of messages at this time, a lot of information from your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors. They're putting it there for you to find. They're putting key information in your space for you to find, even in your body. Um, sorry. Butterfingers. Sorry, hold on. Okay, so the only card, well, you know what? Maybe that's a sign. The only card that flipped up in this commotion was remembering. They put it there for you to find, to remember. Maybe for some of you, this body, that it's in your body. It's like in your cellular DNA. Your ancestors, your spirit team, your guides put information, something for you to find, to remember, to help you remember. But what's interesting is like that object as well, that object message in the beginning, like there's a memory. It feels like you're making room for remembrance right now, Aquarius. You're making room for remembrance. You're making room to remember who you are. Um, you're creating space for memories to emerge clearly, is something that I'm seeing here. Or Aquarius, thank you. Anything else here? The soul, yeah, wow. And ancestors, yeah, okay. We're gonna take that, thank you. Yeah, remembering the soul and ancestors. There's like a seriousness coming through from your ancestors, from your spirit team right now. Like they're very serious, they're stern, they're adamant, for you to find this information right now. It's almost like this is the time for you to remember. This is the time for you to find this information. This is a pivotal moment for you to find this information. It's pivotal for your soul. It's also very important and pivotal for your ancestors as well, for your lineage, for your bloodline, for your expansion. Okay, so there's that energy here that I'm feeling is very important. It's important for you to find it, not just for your soul, but also for your ancestors too. It feels like your ancestors, yeah, it feels like it's coming from your ancestors. This key information, this gift, this knowledge, blessings, like honey, all of the above. Like they're placing it for you to find. It's like medicine for your soul. It's like fuel for your soul, and it will also fuel your life. I saw this. Yeah, wow. Sudden strike on the bottom. You have here overcoming obstacles, go over it or around it, or just see the way through. There's a hidden path to discover. Yeah, I don't like using the word breadcrumbs. But it feels like you're following a trail. Okay, you're following the signs, you're following the synchronicities, you're following the little nudges from your soul, from your ancestors to go over an obstacle, to go around it, or seeing a way through. There's a hidden path to discover. So that's what this remembering is. It's a hidden path. That's what remembrance is. That's what these memories are, so to speak. That's what they are. They're hidden paths for you to discover. And you have here sudden strike. You get some shocking news, but not to worry. The universe is taking care of you always. That's what I feel. The divine spirit is putting it on your path for you to find. And it feels like it's coming in as news, it's coming in as synchronicities, it's coming in as nudges from your soul, information. Some of you may I'm hearing claircognizance. Some of you may even just like get knowledge, and you're just like, I didn't read this from a book. I didn't see this, anywhere physically in my material world. Where did I get this information from? Some of you may just get a sudden like strike of news, of information, and spirit is saying not to worry. They're taking care of you. They're putting it there for you to find it. This is helping you move into fresher opportunities here with New World. Expect the unexpected. Wow. Life takes some twists and turns, so hold on for the ride. The results may surprise you. I'm getting this like sensation right now that you're following these nudges, you're finding these blessings, you're finding these key you're finding the keys on the trail. And then like one day it's just like it feels like you've been focused on making it through. You've been focused on making it through obstacles, even that person in the spotlight, um, who's no longer lurking in the shadows, they're in the spotlight, even them. You've been focused on overcoming obstacles. You've been discovering hidden paths through remembering and your memories. And it's like you've been focused on clearing and overcoming obstacles and following the trails that are assisting you. And then one day you emerge into this like unexpected new world, and you're just like, how did I get there? And it's the spirits are saying you got here because you found what we wanted you to find, is how this is coming through. How else can I say this? Oh, my hands are like vibrating really oddly at this time. For Aquarius. Two of Pentacles in the reverse here with the Sun. Yeah, this is fascinating energy. It feels like you don't know the outcome. It also feels like you don't know where you're headed. It feels like this obstacle feels really big, or the journey keeps, it feels like it's difficult to get through something here with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It's not as easy to get through this obstacle. It feels like you've been running against a wall over and over and over again. So Spirit is giving you keys right now. So you're pivoting. That's also what I'm seeing here with the Two of Pentacles. You're pivoting to follow the trails. And like you finally make it out and you're just like, how did I make it out? How did I make it? How did I make it here? Because this was so big or so tumultuous or so chaotic, and it was so difficult to get through, and you were just ramming your head against the wall over and over and over again. And it's like these little subtle information and blessings and keys that your ancestors and your spirit team have been providing you, and you finally make it into this new world. And it's like it is a shock. It's a shock. Like how did I get there? Well, you followed what we wanted you to find. I'm getting a timing here as well. This feels like the next 3 to 4 months here with the Sun. This beginning, this illumination, this enlightenment. You can see that Sun peeking through that doorway there, that new world, where you're going to meet a whole lot of fresh opportunities for you. I feel like a lot of you are already following this trail. A lot of you are already following the keys and the blessings from your spirit team. What's in these opportunities? You have here the World in the reversed. There's that like person, Two of Cups in the reverse with the Tower in the reverse, where I was like feeling like you didn't really know what you wanted to do with someone yet. You didn't really know what you wanted to do with that person, or where to place them, or what exactly was there left to a connection, or if something was going to transform. Is it going, there's an unknowing here if someone is going to move in this new world with you, or if they're going to remain in your old world is also something that I'm seeing here, because you're moving into a new world, but there's an uncertainty of what exactly will be in this new world from your old world. Does that make sense? And I feel like there's still an uncertainty here with this person, and that's why the divine is also placing that spotlight above their head so that you can determine and come to a sensible conclusion of what you want to do exactly. Yeah, this is still to be determined. That feels like your choice. Yeah. Yeah, especially with the Fool in the reverse. Yeah. You know what I'm getting here as well? It feels like in the next 3 to 4 months, as you unexpectedly and suddenly enter this new world with a whole lot of fresh opportunities, you're going to keep the door open for a little while, because you're still determining what you want in this new world from your old one. For Aquarius, thank you. Yeah, man. The Empress, excuse me, number 3, and the Devil here in the both in the reverse, actually. Remember when Spirit was saying these unspoken agreements, right? With the objects that we possess and we revisit. That's these unspoken agreements, unspoken binds that we create when we emotionally attach ourselves. That's what that is. Hold on. I'm getting a message here that some of you have a complex relationship with your mother. I'm seeing that. Or you are with someone that has a complex relationship with their mother. I'm getting kind of shaky when I tap into that. It feels like there's a lot of anger here. It feels like there's a lot of discomfort, uncomfortable energies. This mother energy um, tries to like tell you what to do or how to do something without letting you explore for yourself. Here with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I'm also getting a cloud of judgment. Okay, she clouds your judgment or feels like you can't make good judgment for yourself when you've been trying to find the stillness within yourself to really listen to what Spirit has been advising you and putting on your path for you to follow. There's an energy here. Oh, there's an energy here that doesn't like that. Oh, God. Yeah, there's someone around you that doesn't like that you trust your intuition or you're trusting your ancestors, you're trusting spirit. They'd rather you listen to their advice than the advice of the unseen, than the advice of spirit is the way that they're coming through. They have a godlike complex. They have a godlike complex here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my. Justice in the reverse. Ugh. They're acting so unethically. This is someone who does not act unethically. This is someone that it's like because of their role in your life, because of the position that they have taken up in your life, you did your best to show them the respect that they deserved because either they were your mother or you put this person on a pedestal, you had a close relationship, so you wanted to give them that honor, you wanted to give them that title. Um, but you're at a different place in your life where their advice is no longer appropriate or their advice or their say is no longer helpful is no longer helpful. So the divine is like creating this shakeup, this sudden strike. You're getting shocking news because the divine is taking care of you in a way that this person cannot, and you know that. And that's why you're following what the divine and your spirits have placed on your path for you to find instead of the advice of whoever this person is. And this person could be very well that energy that is now under the spotlight, because now you're noticing perhaps their motives are not in the right place, or they're doing it from a place of control, of fear, of dominance, and unethical behaviors. The spotlight, the sun, a lot of things are being illuminated for you. You have here the Ten of Cups. I mean, I really feel like you're headed towards this contentment and this bliss in this new world where you're going to face a lot of fresh opportunities here. But as you start to feel the bliss and the contentment, you're also going to feel a sense of distress as you shift, because again, there's this um energy that's still to be determined of what you want in your new world from your old world. And so you have this like happiness emerging and this joy emerging that you made it into this new world so unexpectedly and suddenly by following and trusting spirit. But there's also this stress and anxiety causing you of well, now that I'm here, what do I bring in this world, and how can I continue to foster and build and protect what's in this new world? So when you shut the door, you know that that door is not going to be open again, because once this door shuts, it's going to shut. So there's a lot of things that you have to determine here, Aquarius, of what you want in this new world of yours. Let's take a look at your angel number for Aquarius. For Aquarius, thank you. Sorry, I think one flipped up already. Hold on. No? No, I don't think so. Hold on. Okay. Angel number for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. What's Aquarius's angel number at this time? Yeah, 1616 readjustments. And we talked about that. Overcoming obstacles. I mean, you have that here 2 times, honey. Overcoming obstacles. Okay, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Yep. Your level of self-control is sufficient to making things right. Your level of self-control. Not this person who's been trying to control the situation or to bend something in their will. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall to pieces and then fall into place. So yeah, that's what I felt here. That's why this felt very open-ended with this relationship. I feel like you're still trying to determine if this relationship can be renewed in your new world. Maybe there are new energies in this new world that you can utilize to rebuild this relationship anew, okay, from your past. Maybe even this one. Okay, it's really up to you. It's really your choice. That's why these relationships feel a little bit open-ended. And Spirit did mention that it feels like you're making some key readjustments at this time. You're trying to figure out where to place someone in your life. That's this readjustments then energy. So 1616 is your angel number. And you have here 2424, good times. Yeah. And I feel like that's that Ten of Cups energy. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. So maybe there is a conversation that needs to be had to determine and help you and aid you in what kind of readjustments that you can really make here. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. I also feel like you're going to come into the right people in this new world of yours. Okay. That you're going to find you're on the same page with. Okay, so your angel numbers are again 16, 16, and 24, 24 here. Okay. Let's take a look at your relationships. Let's see what else we can see in this space. For Aquarius, thank you for Aquarius. And then we'll also look at this as well, expect the unexpected. What's going to take a twist or a turn? Okay, could be these relationships as well, but I also feel like there's going to be some surprises also in this new world that your spirit team is placing for you to find, and the results will surprise you. We'll take a look at what that is as well. Let me just see if there's anything else on your relationships here that spirit wants to talk about. You hear chemistry in the reverse. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, I feel like a relationship is just struggling. You're struggling with chemistry or feeling the same way that you used to because of the obstacles that you're trying to overcome at this time. So the chemistry is not where it is or where you would like it to be. Okay, in your relationships here, anything else? Yeah, passion in the reverse. Yeah, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Same message there. Anything else? Yeah, heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, it feels like there's been a delay in this conversation. I mean, Spirit mentioned this 2 times. If you tell your family and friends or lovers how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively, or this conversation will help you determine what readjustments you need to make in the relationships in your life that you do want to move forward in, that you do want to take into your new world. Okay, so it feels like there's a conversation here that's overdue. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. All right, let's take a look at these unexpected energies here for you. I'm hearing landing, like you're gonna unexpectedly land, land. This feels like land a job, a career, a dream job, dream career, dream home. It feels like a dream. Like it feels, that's what I'm seeing here. Something feels like a dream here, the new world and the unexpected. You're going to land, I'm hearing you're going to land into the visions of your dreams. Like it's going to appear like it's out, like whatever is in your dream is out into form. It's taken form. That's what it feels like. And it feels like a dream job or a dream home of some kind for some of you. You have here the month of June. I feel like these readjustments you started to or these obstacles and the key readjustments began in June for you. I feel like you've been following this trail from spirit, right? And it looks like this angel, this spirit is she looks like she's throwing flowers. And that was the channeled message from spirit. They're placing this on your path for you to find. So that's what I feel like. I feel like it started for you guys in June. All right. You got love on the bottom. You have wealth, your money. You have your January, beginning of 2026 here, and September, which is next month. Yeah, like I said, three to 4 months is what I was seeing, where you're going to be fully shifted into this new world of yours. And September, January fall into that 3 to 4 months as well. Yep, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yep, Spirit is confirming that here for you, honey. And that's why you have expect the unexpected. Life is taking some twists and turns, so hold on for the ride. The results will surprise you. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Some of you may be seeing caterpillars right now. Yeah, some of you may be seeing caterpillars as an omen of this change that is coming. All right. So look for that. Um, Involvement with the law here, with the gavel, and justice here in the reverse. If you've been feeling like a legal matter or a dispute is not going your way, there's going to be, what is that word? Something is admissible. Is it, what is that word, Spirit? Whatever was inadmissible becomes admissible, or there's going to be a twist and a turn in a case. There's going to be information, some sudden news, but it actually works out in your favor, okay? There's going to be some sudden news, shocking news, but it's going to work out in your favor, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Some of you may also get, I'm hearing you're readjusting to comfort, and it has something to do with your money. Some of you are waiting for money. Like you have an amount, you're waiting for it. You're waiting for this money to come in. It's going to come in around that 3 to 4 months, okay? September or January, between now and January. Yeah, danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, you're waiting for this to come in. It feels like you're uncomfortable with your money or the money that you're sitting on right now, or you feel like it's really tight, paycheck to paycheck, but things will not always be this way. Okay, change is coming regarding your money. Some of you have money tied up. You have money tied up in a case, or you have money tied up somewhere that will be freed. Okay, they're reminding me of that unspoken agreement, right? When we are emotionally still connected to someone or to something, it binds us. It binds us, okay? And I feel like this bind for some of you, it's affecting your money. So when you emotionally disconnect, or if you feel like you need to get rid of an object, it'll free the channel of abundance, okay? What else can they look forward to, Spirit? Marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Okay, honey, this could be what's unexpected, okay? Like I said, it feels like there's a relationship here that's still to be determined. Okay, I feel like you're overcoming an obstacle with a soulmate. Some of you You will definitely have a chance to begin life anew with the persons from your past, and this could be very unexpected. Okay, so you have a marriage will take place, romantic or business. That's also business. Some of you are worried about your business. Some of you have money tied up in a business, and you're currently in a legal matter, or you feel bound to this business investment. You're going to have an unexpected turn in your business, okay? And it will feel incredibly new. It'll feel renewed in this new energy. What else here? Thank you. Yeah, yeah. A path with money is waiting for you to find it, and you have your great happiness, which is also that sun energy, honey. Wow, Aquarius. It feels like there's a real turn of events here. Okay. Yeah, family matters. Um, I mean, I feel like we talked about that. I was feeling someone's mother, so that's just confirming that. And you have here new home, new attitude. Yeah. New world, new home, and new attitude. And you see that broom, that clean sweep of energy is the objects and the unspoken agreements that spirit was channeling earlier that is being um cleaned up so that you can have a fresh path of abundance, of money, love, new energies, to revitalize the channels that you've been experiencing obstacles um or stagnancy in, is what this feels like. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Yes. New home, new attitude, new world. I love this. Okay. Anything else here, Spirit? Um, Someone's gonna have a baby boy. I'm seeing a baby boy. Your Some of you, either your firstborn was a son, or you will have a baby boy. You will get pregnant and have a boy. Okay. Yeah. This fell right on top of the Empress. It says get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. What do you mean by that? Why did it fall on the Empress? Last one, sorry. The quill. It's almost like simplify. Simplify. Because the Empress is like getting back to nature, getting back to the simple things, okay, is going to really assist you. Getting back to the simple things, the simple ways, the natural ways is also something that I'm seeing here. That's a message. And you have your chain of events that will affect your life. Yeah. This, I mean, okay, so the trail that you've been following from Spirit, okay, what they put on your path for you to find, that's a chain of events that have been affecting your life, and they will continue to affect your life because you're stepping into this new world where you're going to meet a whole lot of fresh opportunities that will take some twists and turns, and you will have results that surprise you. That's what I'm seeing here. Aquarius, this was your reading. I trust that this resonates. I trust that this helped. Even if it gave you a little bit of clarity, confirmation, or over the course of time, it gives you an epiphany or a breakthrough. I love you guys so very much. Personal readings are currently closed. I'm almost done. The wait list. I can't believe that I've gotten through over 300 people in a year and a half. And it's been the most incredible time of my life. I am not the same person after doing personal readings. I've learned so much. My eyes have been opened. And I'm really excited to reopen them again and have new clientele. So look out for an announcement within the next couple of weeks. I will reopen personal readings. In the meantime, if you want to work with this channel more, you can sign up for the membership communities. Thank you, and I will see you next time, Aquarius. Bye.